Now at 10, breaking news. The United States, France, and Britain unleash airstrikes on Syria.
President Trump says it's punishment for a chemical attack. A new day is dawning in Syria just hours after 100 missiles rained down on 3 targets around Damascus, all suspected of supporting the government's chemical weapons programs. We're getting new video into our newsroom of the military action.
And KCAL 9's Tom Waite is live in the newsroom monitoring the breaking developments in Syria right now. Tom.
Hi there, Elsa and Juana. As you said, we are seeing new video of the strikes. So those blasts could be seen and heard across the Syrian capital. There was a rapid succession of explosions. Video from a Reuters correspondent shows explosions lighting up the night sky in the Syrian capital of Damascus. Allied forces from the U.S., France, and Great Britain were targeting suspected chemical weapons labs and other related facilities. The blast could be seen and heard across the city. The French government posted these videos of fighter jets taking off as the secret mission began. The objective was to degrade and disable Bashar al-Assad's chemical weapons arsenal. Syrian state TV claimed they were able to shoot down some of the missiles during the offensive. When the operation was finished, President Trump addressed the nation.
We are prepared to sustain this response until the Syrian regime stops its use of prohibited chemical agents. The purpose of our actions tonight is to establish a strong deterrent against the production, spread, and use of chemical weapons.
The president has accused both Iran and Russia of aiding the Syrian regime. He called them out during his address.
To Iran and to Russia, I ask, what kind of a nation wants to be associated with the mass murder of innocent men, women, and children?
Friday's strikes come in response to the suspected poison gas attack on the rebel-held town of Douma near the capital of Damascus that left dozens dead, according to opposition groups. The airstrikes are the second time Mr. Trump has retaliated against the Assad regime for using chemical weapons against civilians.
We used a little over double the number of weapons this year than we used last year. It was done on targets that we believed were selective to hurt the chemical weapons program. We confined it to the chemical weapons type targets.
And U.S. officials said they would be assessing the success of the mission in the overnight hours. I'm Tom Waite, live in the newsroom. Back to you in the studio.
Okay, Tom, and stay tuned to KCAL 9.